And I would say my last question. Okay, so what do you want to? What does Sam want to accomplish before she leaves? Like, because you did say, I remember you did say you really only worried about, you don't really connect yourself with any. I say this, you don't prescribe to the things that you once did. You're like, this is me. This is what I want to accomplish. But it has to be something that you just want to make sure that you do. Whether it's just being yourself to the very end, maybe that's it. But is that something? Is that the only thing that you? I mean, right now you want to accomplish before you go? Just making sure you're yourself, you're authentic to the 100%.
So I think that before I began to walk this more higher understanding of my journey, I was accomplishing things. You get what I mean? When I say that, I mean like I was, oh, let me get this certification, or let me be recognized in this work understanding for this, or let me be the top of the class, or whatever the case may be. Right now in my life, I'm not trying to accomplish anything. I'm just existing. I'm just allowing. I'm just trusting energy to lead me. However it wants me to go. And maybe I hear spirits say certain things are going to come to pass from the actions that I'm taking. But it's not me doing this in the sense of like, oh, this must come to pass, or I really, really want to accomplish this. No, I'm trusting that my creator says that there's a reason and a purpose that it wants me to move this way. And whatever that case may be, I will be its vessel in that understanding. That's simply it. I am just being willing to be my creator's vessel in the purest way that I can. That's it. It's not about, for me, it's not about any state or set or finish line to get to this end understanding of anything. I remember when I really, really first began my more ascended journey. And I heard Spirit say to me, are you willing to trust me? Are you willing to, be, really, it said, like, be my tool in a sense, be my vessel in that understanding. And I was like, of course, yeah. I hear my creator talking to me. I'm going to be willing to move how it wants me to move. Yes, this is, there's no question. You created me. And in that understanding, having felt it speak to me in that way, that's how I'm living my life. And it's not always easy. I've had to release a lot of ego understandings to do that. I have gone through phases of anger, phases of sadness, phases of fear, anxiety, all of that stuff. Release so much to be in this energy. But, I'm better for it. It's promised me that it didn't promise me an easy understanding of this. It promised me that I would move toward better and be in a better state for myself overall if I would be willing to walk or, walk the journey it told me to walk. If I would be willing to be its vessel in that way. And so that's what I'm going to do. Be the vessel that my creator has, given me, offered me an opportunity to be. And yeah. So yeah, there's no set understanding or anything that I'm like, oh, I must accomplish this. Maybe there are things the Spirit has told me that they will come to pass if I continue to walk this journey. And maybe it says that those things could be a good understanding for the world around me. And I'm okay with that. But at the same time, I'm also fine if those things don't come to fruition either, because it's taught me to be okay with them not coming to fruition. Is there something specifically that you're wanting to accomplish in your life at this time?
I would say, while I don't necessarily, I understand and I don't disagree with it, because it has allowed me to kind of look at certain things that I attached my existence with, like being a writer. Because I don't know if I told you, like you're one of the reasons that I wanted to become fell in love with writing. One reason then it became movies, and I'm like, damn, movies is like amazing. Like I could create worlds like with a pen and a piece of paper. That's my favorite like motto. With a pen and a piece of paper, like I become a god. Like I create things. I can destroy armies. I can build armies. Like I can build cities and whatnot, and make characters, kill them off, bring them back to life. I always thought like that's me. Like, I want to be a creator. Like everybody has some type of art that they're in love with. I just think it's something a bit different about writing. I said words. Like the first thing when we come out screaming. You know, those are words. So onomatopoeia, but it's still a sounds and meaning to it. So I do still think my calling. I used to think it was to be a dancer. I love both kind of equally, but I do see what you're saying now. Is at the end of the day, um, after this conversation, I don't think I would. I don't know. I want to tie my whole existence to something I love doing, but partially I do. Partially I do. You know what I'm saying, but at the end of the day, when I leave, I just want to make sure everybody knows I was a good person. I did my best. I was a law-abiding citizen. You know what I'm saying. But other than that, though, like I think you helped me. That's one thing that really resonated with me with this conversation. If not anything else.